Yeah. Well, tw- 24 hours, 17 minutes. Um, and still going. I was blown away when it went 8 hours. I, I thought maybe six at the most. Then it went to eight, and it just kept going, and it was like 9 hours. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Usually these kind of things will run for like a rounded number amount of time, like 6 hours or seven or eight, or maybe 12 if it's like some big battery pack, or it'll be, I don't know. This is crazy. 24 hours. It is, I think, 2600 milliamp hour battery. And on low, the way that electronics circuitry will work is they'll have the main power setting for the LED. Like an LED will have a range of power, and that's just like its normal operating voltage and current. And depending on how you set it with what, capacitor and resistor, that's the normal brightness of the light. So if you want different brightness settings, they don't make it more powerful somehow and make a brighter setting. They start with that baseline setting, and then they have to go lower and lower. And the way that they do that is by using an oscillator, actually, which is it's a pulse wave. So it's like a duty cycle of like a square wave, on, off, on, off, on, off. And it flashes the LED so fast that your eye can't see it. But it can be off like half of the time and on half of the time. So if you can't see it and you flash an LED, the slower you flash it, the dimmer it's going to start to look. And you can see this on cameras when you film an LED flashlight or anything with LED that has settings. You'll see exactly what I mean, because on the highest setting, it'll look normal. If you go to like medium or lower setting, you'll see the lines coming, the interference lines on the display, and you'll see it like kind of, that's like the representation of the actual flashing. But I can't believe this thing is still going. So on a full charge, this headlamp, I thought maybe 6 hours of use, that would last me a couple days. You turn it on, you're using it, you turn it back off, then you're turning it on. Maybe I might use it for 20-30 minutes at a time sometimes, and then turn it off, and then I'm turning it on, turn it off, on, off, on, off. But I was imagining when it got up to the 6 hours, I was like, dude, when I usually 6 hours, I could use it like non-stop. And even when I'm getting ready for bed and everything, use it like a nightlight. I have some Dawn dish soap, the blue stuff. So it's like a full bottle of blue dish soap, and you put this light up against it and it turns blue, and it's glowing blue, and it makes the whole room blue, like a big blue ambient nightlight, but it's not real bright. Amazing. Super crazy. And then I have a bottle of Listerine, which also like blue, iridescent, glowing. I stuck it up against there. That was awesome. But I was gonna be like, wow, I could use headlamp for like a solid 6 hours. Then it went up to 8 hours. I was like, oh my gosh, how is this even possible? Well, On low setting, whatever this battery, this is the higher battery. Still the same size, but it has a higher capacity. I guess 2600 milliamp, I think. Either 26 or 2300. Whatever it is, it lasts for freaking forever. I charged it off of the sun the first time because I charged my solar iron battery. I have an iron battery, iron phosphate. So it's not lithium ion, I-O-N, it's lithium iron, I-R-O-N, phosphate. So a different type of technology, you can be used differently. And I charged that off the sun when it was completely dead, won't even turn on the LED for power. And I got pure, free sunlight energy. But then I still had some battery in that battery, and I charged this thing fully. It charged up so quick, I didn't know if maybe it was broken and it wasn't charging properly because it kept turning off. And I don't think there is any indicator that it's full or anything. I mean, everything should have some indicators, lights for charging and telling you if it's getting low and percentage. It should always have more than like 4 little dots even. But anyway, 24 hours. This light has been running continuously that solid amount of time. Like that 24 hours of light from this thing off one charge. I don't know how long it's going to last. It's just going forever. And the first night I turned it off and I paused this stopwatch. Then in the morning I turned it back on and I restarted I continued the stopwatch. So then it was going several more hours and I had to do that again. Now it's just running. I'm going to lay down again. Finally, I have a headlamp. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about batteries. As long as it doesn't break, and it's IPv6 waterproof. It's like not just water or weather resistant. It's like actually waterproof. It's meant for like heavy rain conditions, and like it's super beefy and robust. Extremely comfortable on the head. It's meant for like long-term usage apparently. But you charge this thing up, you're gonna have light all night long. All night long. I don't even 12 or 14 hours of darkness, like from dusk till dawn. Like just anytime the vampires are out, you have light. And then what? It's like you use it all night. You even forget to turn it off. You leave it running another 8 hours and it's still going. And so you could use it 12 hours in a row without turning it off. Imagine this is crazy. Imagine it's getting to be like 7 o'clock p.m. in the evening, 7 o'clock. It's getting dark. Say by 8 o'clock, it's pitch black outside. You turn on your light. 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11, 12, already 4 hours. 4 entire full hours. You've just been doing shit and didn't turn it off once. You could take it off your head and set it down, point it up. Like I said, put something on it so it glows. Put it next to something so it's like shining off of it or into it. Hang it up on something so it's pointing down. Point it like beaming all the way across your camp. It lights up a whole huge area. You could be doing that for 4 entire full hours. Then it's like midnight. And if you're like me, you stay up all night. You're like, okay, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. You're like, this is insane. This thing is still going. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Like, so what? We said start at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would be midnight. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning would be 8 hours running. Say you stayed up 5, 6, 7 till 8 a.m. like I do a lot. 12 hours you have this thing just running solid. From 8 p.m., 8 a.m. you pass out. And you sleep 8 hours. Right? This is crazy. I can't even... It feels like I'm making mathematical errors, like mistake. Like, no, that can't be right. Wait, yeah, it is. So you sleep you ran it for 12 entire hours. Sleep 8 hours. Wake up. Oh, no, it was still running the whole time. Oh, my gosh. Well, okay, it's been running for 20 hours. No big deal. I still have 4 hours of light in it. I haven't even plugged it in yet. That's literally mind-blowing. You could run this if you were underground or in a dark room for 24 full hours. Well, 24 hours and a half. I have no words for this. This is amazing. I'm speechless. We'll see how long it goes for. But yeah, that 7-hour estimate on low, unless this is just a glitch in the matrix, I don't know. It seems to be lasting a little more than 7 hours. Yeah, little more. But yeah, let's see how long it goes. Crazy, man. Crazy.